Hey, what's happening, folks? My name is Ryan Kostrowski. This is the DFS 5-pack. We're going to do the DraftKings stuff for Week 13 a little bit later today, and that'll come out, and we'll talk to you guys about who our favorite plays are. In the meantime, I wanted to go over one of the things on overlay. I got a play that I like a lot. It's one I feel very, very, very good about, and we're going to talk about it with a little bit of confidence. In the meantime, a couple of quick things to bring up. One, if you can click the thumbs up button on the video, that's never anything that we're going to mind. Putting together year-long fantasy basketball leagues, $100 entry fees. If anybody's looking for a year-long league, just reach out to me. I got a couple of spots available in a roto league and a couple of spots available in a head-to-head league. If you're interested, let me know. Also, as far as the NBA DFS season coming up, we still have 2 spots available at the half price threshold. We told you guys we're doing tier pricing. If you're interested in them, you can spend the $60 via PayPal or Venmo. The addresses are below. It's a one-time payment, covers the full season and the playoffs. 2 spots left before the price goes up by 25%. All that being said, guys, let's mosey on over to Overlay and talk about the matchup shop, which they just dropped a couple of picks on. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them at our disposal right now. And as things stands currently, give me Nick Chubb over Baker Mayfield. I like Nick Chubb straight up. He's a better fantasy player. I think we all know by now that the mantra within the Cleveland organization is to run the football. This is a high total game. I think the total in it's about 53.5. I kind of like the under in that game because I think both of these teams will focus on their ability to run the ball and they'll have a little bit of success doing it. Not saying that there won't be receivers and quarterbacks that can have success in this game. It's got a high total for a reason. But Nick Chubb is, he's like a 5-point per game better player than Baker Mayfield. So I got to assume when you're spotting me 2.5 points like this, I like it a lot. I look at like these first 3 matchups, Dalvin Cook versus Kirk Cousins, Derrick Henry versus Ryan Tannehill, and Nick Chubb versus Baker Mayfield. Out of Kirk Cousins, Ryan Tannehill, and Baker Mayfield. Now, I know Baker Mayfield's had some really bad weather games he's had to deal with, and that's one of the reasons that his score per game is down a lot this year. So it's not as big of a discrepancy, as my opinion, is what we've seen on the total points per game so far this season. But if you're giving me Nick Chubb at 2.5 points, I like this one a lot. Now, if you happen to believe that the Titans flat out roll on the Cleveland Browns, I don't think that way. I think this is going to be a very even game. Like, maybe not back and forth, but I think Cleveland's within 10 points throughout this game. I don't think that they're going to get blown out, so I expect Nick Chubb to see a healthy load of carries. I could even see Cleveland potentially winning this game. I would put my money on the Titans, but I wouldn't be shocked if Cleveland won this game. Nick Chubb is a flat-out stud. This guy is averaging better than a yard per carry, better than anybody else who's got enough carries to register within the NFL this year. This guy he could be the best runner of the football in the game. Now, if you want to make arguments that the guy going against him this week, Derrick Henry, is better, okay, I'm on board. If you want to make arguments for Dalvin Cook, look, I can't argue with you. Nick Chubb is just a flat-out stud, though. And if you're telling me, I got to go -3 with Cook against Cousins, or I'm going +2.5 with Chubb versus Mayfield, I'm taking Nick Chubb all day long. I already got a few bucks on this one, and I might put more on it. I still haven't decided. If I hadn't gotten my big bets wrong the last couple of weeks, which is also why I should probably get back to betting closer to the same amount. Winning all your small dollar picks but losing your big one is no way to sustain any kind of income that way. I don't know. What it comes down to here, I'm pretty confident in this pick. I think Chubb is the best player on the Cleveland Browns offense. I think he's a flat-out stud. He still gets 20 touches per game. I know Kareem Hunt is really good behind him, but Chubb is just flat-out potentially the best runner of the football in the game. No slight to Derrick Henry or Dalvin Cook, which I will listen to all arguments that they're better, and I think they're very valued arguments in a discussion worth having. But I'm getting points on this one. I believe the correct term on this one is hells to the yes. Give me Nick Chubb right here, plus the 2.5. One of my favorite picks I've seen in a while. That's it, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll be dropping some DK information a little bit later in the day. The name of this website is Overlay Fantasy Sports, and something I haven't been bringing up as much lately, especially with the NBA season approaching. If you have yet to play on Overlay, you've heard us talking about it almost every day for a while, go make that initial deposit today. Screenshot that deposit, send it to me so I can see that you made it. And if you're a brand new player making a first time deposit and I see that, I can give you a free membership to the DFS 5-pack. So it's for people who sign up to use it the first time. It's a little bit of an agreement we have to do with our show sponsors over here. Even if you don't send it to me, I highly encourage you guys to start playing on the matchup shop. It's fun. You can run parlays. You know, if you're more of a GPP type of player and you just want to make your picks on something like this, like you can get GPP type of action. You know what I mean? Like 5-way parlay, $5 nets you $92. We have a customer of ours, Steven Pankowski, I believe is how you pronounce his last name, hit a nice parlay yesterday, won $100 off of a $3 bet. Like you can get more GPP type of like payouts in a situation like this. So play around with it, have some fun. Let me know what you think because I thoroughly enjoy it. One of the reasons I'm out here every day talking about it. All right, y'all. Good luck.